What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be bad or good for some of you guys, but this is long overdue. This is something I've been wanting to make for a really long time. Aside from that, before I get started, I just want to say I'm sorry, guys. I knew I was gonna say I was gonna post every Monday and Thursday, but you know, Valentine's happened. I had to having to record, and I just kind of want to spend time with my family. So I hope you guys understand. I'm gonna post this out tomorrow, which today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so Tuesday I'll post it Tuesday. But I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you guys had a good Valentine's. If you guys didn't, happy Valentine's, you know, you lonely fucks. No, I'm just kidding. But anywho, let's just jump right into it. Let's get this show on the road so I don't, you know, waste 20 minutes of your time and then just make it a 10 minute video. So this is why I think you guys shouldn't get the OTS maps and just full send it on it. I feel like like I said, every car is different, and this is usually what happens in the OTS map world. They're just kind of like I just consider them as base map tunes, so just put it that way. I consider them base map tunes because I mean they are made for some specific mods, like say like an intake, a downpipe, you know, you name it, whatever it says on the description on the OTS map, that's what it's made for. But on STIs, I consider them just base map tunes. So with that being said, I wouldn't recommend doing any boost. I mean, hitting any boost at all. I usually recommend just getting everything, get the intake, get the downpipe, boost controller, fuel pump, and call it a day and go get it pro tuned. OTS maps, they will blow your motor up. Unless you're like Willy Wonka and handing out those golden tickets, and maybe you have the golden Subaru, but 99% of the time, you guys that won't happen. And if you do, you're lucky. Keep that in mind. Because let me just put it this way. COBB uses a car, they said to get a 2015 STI, they put their COBB SF intake or their downpipe or whatever the OTS map says. They put those mods on, throw it in the dyno, do a couple tweaking, you know, just to smoothen out the graph, and then they won't full send it to the full power potential of the intake and whatever the car can take, but they'll bring it down a little bit just so you can have it, you know, just someone else could have it, just so in that purpose. And in a way, they'll make you run richer in the end, so that way you don't blow up your motor. Because you run lean, then you blow up your motor faster. It's better to run richer than leaner, so just put it that way. If you guys don't know what that means, it just means it's better to have more fuel than no fuel and more air. Because literally the main game of this car is just literally run it as cool as possible, not super cool, and you have the most fun, and with minimal issues, unless you go to the track every single day and whatnot. And it's kind of like what my tuner told me, so it's kind of stuck in my head ever since he told me, you know, you gotta pay to play. You gotta know the consequences behind full sending it every day and whatnot, because nothing's gonna last forever. No matter how much power you put into it, no matter how many supporting mods you put into it, no matter how reinforced the engine is. I mean, look at Paul Bader build, but he blew his motor. Just probably like a stage 10, whatever, I don't know what the hell it was, but you know he had a closed deck block, half-inch studs, you know, etc. But end of the day, he still ended up blowing it up. It's just something that happens. It just happens in every car, and especially if you race them consistently, and especially if you push a lot of power or whatnot. You can have a fun car, but as long as you keep it within range, and you know you don't be all full send everywhere. Let me change the battery out, and then I'll get back. Anyways, change the battery right now, so let's continue this video. Let me put it in different terms. What's it called? Let's just say COVID now. You know, some people get different symptoms. Even though me and you, let's say, or two people had COVID, one person's gonna be damn near dying, and then you maybe just have minimal symptoms. The same thing with cars. Every car is different. Every car, you know, even though it's the same things, the same platform, whatever, it's still different in many ways. Like, let's say this car and another car with the same exact mods, you know, full bolt-ons, whatever, and then this car, let's say, makes 450, and the other one only makes 420. It's just the way that it is. I mean, it's not going to be a huge difference of power or whatnot, but also, you know, it just depends. And also depends on how you treat the car. I'm just kind of giving you guys a little visual on like how it is with cars, and the same thing, especially when you tune these, you know. So then, just because you have an OTS map, you have every specific thing on what it says on the OTS map. You know, it's like COBB SF intake, and you put the SF stage 1 plus, whatever, and you'll be fine. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you do get the golden ticket, and then you know you'll be fine running that all day long for many years, whatever. And then there's gonna be other people who run it, the tunes even though it'll run good because it's richer, but over time it'll start fucking up the engine. And next thing you know, you're gonna end up with my engine stand with $10,000 or whatever, whichever you want to spend on that new motor. It is what it is, guys. I honestly I know a lot of people are gonna start hating down below. A lot of people are gonna be like, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about, blah blah blah. I honestly don't care because I'm just going based off all the DMs and personal experiences. When I had my hatchback, some of you guys don't know me back then, but the people who do blew up 3 motors and that shit. The first 2 were just because the OTS map. I didn't know any better. I didn't have the knowledge back then. I didn't have anyone to kind of like mentor me, into getting this and this. I just kind of did whatever. Nobody told me otherwise. Just, oh, you call OTS now, you're good. You just fucking send it. Nobody told me anything. I personally didn't know either. My car was running fine. I didn't have any check engine lights, no nothing. Car was running perfectly fine. But like I said, a couple thousand miles later, or a couple, whatever, it just blew out. It blew up. I didn't know why. But then as soon as I started getting more knowledge about this car, and started talking to tuners, started talking to people who've been in the super game for way longer than I have. They told me this is what happened, and then it's just not safe to run the OTS map even though you have every single OTS part thing, because it's 2 different cars. It's 2 different cars. Like I said, I know COBB is trying to work something out to where it could work in all cars, but I personally don't recommend you full sending it everywhere. Like I said, just use those maps as base map tunes. If you're gonna do stage 2 plus, you're already thinking about putting an intake in the downpipe and whatnot, just get the 2 extra parts, get a boost controller and the fuel pump. Fuel pumps cost you about $120. The boost controller another $120, whatever. It's $200 extra, just to have a safer car and go get pro tuned. Then spending $10K later, for another motor, and you're still stuck with the intake and downpipe without any fun. That's the way I personally see it. So, if you guys have any questions, just message me on DMs. I'm always replying to everyone. If you have any questions. I just don't want you to end up like this guy on my phone. I'm not gonna pull him on blast and whatnot, but let's just say, I don't want you to be like this guy. If you guys don't know what that is, that's rod knock. I have many other videos, on here that it shows the compression, being really low, or throwing out shit ton of white smoke. It's just for the same reason, guys. For the exact same reason. Also, like, even if you have AOS and Center for Cooling mod, it's still not safe, because you're still not running the right tune for your car. That's why a pro tune is made specifically for your car. You can't be giving those tunes to anyone else. This is why also they're expensive, because they fine tune it to where your car, it's nice, safely. Also, if you're, like I said before, if you're gonna full send like every single day, and you just kind of have to pay to play. You're gonna have to know the risk that potentially you might blow up someday again, even if you have a built motor or whatever, because I had a built motor on my hatchback and I knew the risk. I just full sent it every single time. I did, common sense, guys. Don't be thinking because you have a built motor it's gonna last for you for forever. Just if you take care of it, yes, it will last you for a really, really long time with a lot of power. Like me personally, I have a built motor now, but when I did have the stock motor, I did full send it. The first motor in this car, I did full send it. Every single time I was racing, every single time I was kind of in the hype of like, oh, high power, I want to race everyone type of deal. So I blew that one up. That's why I blew it, and also didn't have all the supporting mods that I needed. But then when I got the all supporting mods, it literally lasted me longer than, like this one wants to reach around 450, 420, 430, 450, somewhere around there. Which all the things that you got will get in there. But anywho, that's all I have for you guys for this video. I know it's just kind of me talking. I'm sorry if you guys wanted to see some action, but I just kind of wanted to say this for a long time. I kept pushing it back because I had other things to do, like this car. But I just got another DM, and I got actually 3 DMs, not just this guy that I showed you guys, but 3 other people, same issue. Even though they had AOS, they had a cylinder for cooling mod. Even they were stock, I know people who are stock, and it just blows up. It just happens. It's a super thing. If you have 18 and under, 15 through 18, you're kind of in the hit or miss still. Actually, 2004 to 2018, you kind of have the hit or miss engine. Especially if you buy it used, you don't know how the person treated before you, or just like I said, everyone knows the OEM tune kind of sucks ass anyways. So, like I said, if you're gonna start modding it, hit me up. you know, I'm always replying. Comment down below or DM me, you know, follow my Instagram. You know, it doesn't matter. I respond to you guys. I want all you guys to not make the mistakes I made in the past. You know, when I had my first Subaru and whatnot. I don't want you guys to make them. I don't want you guys with a huge headache of like, fuck, another blow motor, or fuck, I blew my motor, goddamn Subaru, and then just keep giving the bad name to Subarus. But you know, it is what it is. Just have fun with these cars. Bought it, you know, do some research, ask questions. You know, the tuners are always there to help. I'm here to help. I'm sure other people are here to help as well. You know, we all, you know, at the end of the day, we're all a community. You know, we're all supposed to help each other, and that's what I want to do. I want to help you guys as Subaru community. You know, keep our Subarus alive. Aside from that, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I've said 10 minutes, maybe, I don't know. Right now I'm recording 15 minutes. I'm gonna cut some things out, but. Anywho, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you guys are new. Also subscribe if you guys want to see this video on Thursday. I mean, I'm not going to be done with it. Well, actually, I might be done with it. But I probably won't start it by Thursday. But what I'm doing is I'm doing the Grimspeed, what's it called? Front mount intercooler install. I'm also doing AOS, the V3. At least the V3. Yep, it's the V3 AOS. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the hello horn install. I'm gonna do the TGVs, what's it called? Grimspeed up pipe, turn the wastegate, you know, all this fun stuff that you guys like seeing all the time. Also, I'm gonna do the what's it called? Oh, cylinder for cooling mod. And then yeah, I mean, this guy's ready to make some power. You know, he has a. I'm not really gonna tell you guys exactly what he has, but let's just say he's ready for this. He's ready for all this. You know, Killer B holy headers. Bam, look at that. Honestly, I was gonna get these instead of the ETS, but since I knew the ETS still have the rumble, that's why I got the ETS. But anywho, again, hope you guys having a great week. Hope you guys started strong, you know. Like I said, I hope you guys had a great weekend. You know, let's keep pushing through the week, guys. You know, you only got a couple more days. I know today's Tuesday, the time you guys are watching, it's gonna be Tuesday. You know, just keep pushing forward, just keep going, you know, just end of the week, you know, set your goal for end of the week. What do you want to do? You know, end of the week, I want to finish this car. Probably finish it tomorrow, to be honest. But anywho, you know, just keep motivated, keep going. Also, another thing, my girl's car is about to be, you know, done pretty soon too. Again, subscribe if you guys are new. If you guys are ready for more Subaru stuff, you know, because Subaru Gang's life. And then also, you know, like this video if you guys thought this was useful for you guys. You know, hope you guys follow what I'm trying to tell you guys, and you guys don't blow up your motors and, you know, end up right here. This, like I said, let's end this week strong, guys. Let's keep going. You only got 4 more days left of this week. So if you guys having a shitty day, just know someday that good day is coming towards you guys eventually. So just keep that in mind, guys. You know, keep that in mind. But without further ado, peace out, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.